We've already seen the third Doomsday teaser. Even though it's only 1 minute and 10 seconds long, it clearly shows the sheer scale and intensity of Doomsday. Seeing Steve and Thor earlier already set the mood, but after watching this X-Men teaser, it genuinely feels like they've absolutely set things on fire. Literally on fire. So without any delay, let's begin the video. And first, a huge shout out to Nexus Point News Editor-in-Chief Tret, who shared all these descriptions on Twitter even before the leak surfaced. By now, many of you may have already seen it, so consider this a sore breakdown. And if you haven't seen it yet, you're more than welcome here too, because we'll explain it in such detail that everything will be fully covered. The teaser opens with a very dark and eerie expansion shot, where the camera slowly moves toward that iconic metal plate reading Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. But if you look closely, the plate is bent, and the entire mansion is completely destroyed, as if a terrifying battle has taken place there. From a distance, we then see Charles Xavier sitting in his iconic chair. The next shot is extremely emotional. A king chess piece floats in the air, and in the background, Magneto appears slightly blurred. Magneto's hair in this movie seems to be quite long. Eric and Charles hold each other's hands, and there's a sense of calm reflected in the peaceful smiles on their faces. Charles is wearing a blue jacket with a red and black X symbol on it. Magneto then delivers a very deep line, saying that death comes for everyone. The real question is, when you close your eyes, who will you be? Hearing this line literally gives you chills. But the real goosebumps hit at the moment we see Cyclops. His face is completely covered in dirt and blood as he removes his visor and unleashes a terrifying energy blast straight from his eyes. Right behind him, we see the massive metal leg of a Sentinel. The coolest part is that Cyclops' costume looks almost exactly like the one from X-Men '97, except this time he isn't wearing the old-school trunks. We actually got a glimpse of this costume earlier in an Avengers Doomsday crew gift as well. Now, coming to the theory side of things, this appears to be the same universe where Monica Rambeau got trapped at the end of the Marvels. There's a strong chance that Channing Tatum's Gambit will also show up in this universe, because we were never told which universe the ending of Deadpool and Wolverine took place in. It's very possible that this is the same universe Gambit actually belongs to. There's a very big connection here with the comics, specifically tied to the Time Runs Out storyline. In that story, the Ultimate Universe was about to collide with Earth 616, but it was destroyed even before the collision could happen. It feels like in this movie, the X-Men universe itself is acting as a proxy or stand-in for that Ultimate Universe. This clearly means that this entire universe is destined to be destroyed, and the teaser signs are pointing exactly toward that outcome. The few survivors who manage to live through it may end up becoming refugees on Earth 616. In this movie, we're going to see the return of old legends. Patrick Stewart as Charles, Ian McKellen as Magneto, James Marsden as Cyclops, Rebecca Romijn as Mystique, Kelsey Grammer as Beast, and Alan Cumming as Nightcrawler. We may also see elements of Avengers vs. X-Men here. It has been reported that Alan Cumming, who plays Nightcrawler, has confirmed that he shot a fight scene with Pedro Pascal's Reed Richards, and Simu has also mentioned having a conversation scene with Patrick Stewart Charles. Exterior shots of the X-Men have been filmed at Windsor Great Park. It's being said that Magneto has created a mutant utopia there, similar to Krakoa. That might be the reason why Professor X and Magneto appear so calm and peaceful in those scenes. The biggest twist is that Dr. Doom wants to erase this entire universe in order to stop the incursion. Doom can control any kind of technology, so he is weaponizing the Sentinels and launching them against the X-Men. We've already seen comic-accurate Sentinel props in leaked set photos, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be a massive spectacle in the movie as well. Now, let me share one more theory here. In the teasers, the focus seems to be only on heroes who are going to die. The first teaser focused on Steve Rogers, the second one on Thor. And if you've read the Time Runs Out comics, both of them die in that storyline. In the X-Men team, only Cyclops survives, and even he eventually dies while fighting God Emperor Doom. So technically, all the highlights we've seen so far in these 3 Doomsday teasers feature characters who are extremely prominent, but whose deaths would have a huge emotional impact. The next teaser is expected to focus on the Fantastic Four, and in the comics, only Reed survives from that team. Magneto's dialogue about death seems to hint that maybe none of them will survive. If this theory turns out to be true, it's going to break hearts in theaters, because for the first time in cinematic history, the X-Men, especially Cyclops, are finally getting the respect and spotlight they truly deserve. But if he still ends up dying after that, it's bound to hurt. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Will Doom really wipe out the X-Men by controlling the Sentinels? Or will he bring his own army to fight them instead? See you in a new video with a new topic.